The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live, here we go at the barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
Good day, good night. Back in effect, Friday. Live at the Barbershop. So, it's nice, a little different. Got some new co-hosts.
We starting this again.
Yeah. Nah, not you.
Oh, okay.
Talking about little man over there.
Oh.
Little man. Say what's up.
What's up?
All right. So we starting them all fresh right now, young and fresh in this industry. So listen, tonight I'm gonna label you, your yo-yo. Okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. So all right. Well, welcome back. Fresh off I don't know if I can call that a vacation, a staycation, or a longcation, location.
It's
Oh,
a
okay.
justcation.
It's a jestcation.
That's what it
I like that one. Jestcation. How was it?
was amazing. Had a great time.
See, it's been so long.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me just, there you go.
Can y'all hear
That's
me?
one. And then,
Just
You see, you're too busy giving my
Yeah.
seat
the
away
barbershop.
Well, hey.
to other
Okay.
people and stuff. You know?
I try hard not to.
The barbershop.
Barbershop pops. Okay. All right. How you feel with that?
I'm good.
All right. There you go.
All right.
So, you were saying now.
It was
Yeah.
great.
Great.
Yeah, amazing.
Where'd you go?
I went to a tree house in St. Cloud, and then I went to Bahamas, Jamaica, and Haiti on a cruise. Then I went to Curacao. Then I went to Tampa. And then I'm supposed to be going to Cayman Island in like next week.
Cayman Island next week.
Yeah, that's it.
We need to talk. For real. Damn. You press that button. Damn. Okay. There it is. You know what
I
I'm saying?
heard you was traveling too. You was out
Not
here.
like that.
Oh, whatever.
Yes.
I'm about to do a little something, but not like that.
Mm,
That's a definite gestation for real.
absolutely.
So, all right, since you've been going, I don't know what you've been up on lately. There's a couple of things brewing out there as far as social media is concerned. So tonight's a little different, but unfortunately, a lot of our co-hosts had some things to do at the last minute.
Gotcha.
So it's just me, you, and little yo-yo.
Okay,
Okay.
let's get it.
So
And everybody else that's out
and
there.
everyone's out here, families out here. So tonight, unfortunately, we're gonna be cutting this real short. Okay, got a lot of other things we need to get to also, but on the side of that, because everything that we had put together for tonight, due to the fact that everyone's not here, it's the spectrum is a little different because everything that we had put together.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna hold it down anyway. So the first thing up, the title for tonight is, if you had an opportunity, if you got caught out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would your best "it wasn't me" line be? You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Okay.
So before we go any further, I'm your host for the night. My name is John. Next to me is my girl Jess,
What up, yo?
Princess. Okay. And next to her is my man, Yo. What's good? You good? Okay. Okay. So what happened was, and I'm gonna let you know also, what happened was a wife recently found out that her husband was cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't find out the normal way by either catching him out there or text messages or phone calls or motel receipts. The youngster dropped the bomb because apparently he was carrying the kid with him
Yeah.
to go
Do
do
his
his dirt.
thing. Wow.
So now the kid is repeating certain things that he's hearing the father and the lady talk about,
Right.
and the mother is wondering, "Yo, what's this kid talking about?" And he's saying exactly sexual, explicit things.
Wow.
You understand? So with that, now we were gonna discuss it on that note, and we will. But I said, let's twist it around. I was just thinking, like how you normally say,
Oh
I
my
play
gosh,
my
here we go.
meal.
you would normally say, what's the term? Devil's advocate. Let's play
Me?
devil's advocate.
Me, I would play devil's
I'm
advocate.
just saying.
Okay.
A lot of times when we have discussions, you go, "Well, let's play devil's advocate." So I figured out, you know what? Let's twist it around a little
I
bit.
play
If you got
meal.
caught,
Uh-huh.
what would your best? It wasn't me line be. Now,
Okay. Do you have proof?
the proof was the kid.
No, I'm asking him. Do you have proof?
Oh, that's your line.
Yeah.
That's it. Do you have proof?
Show me your proof.
I'm gonna be the husband. I don't need proof. Little man said certain things that I know we don't talk about, and I know he doesn't know that language. So where are you taking him when you take him out on these little adventures, these gestations?
Bro, you don't put that in there. We don't want to get no ideas of it.
My man, no, he know you're a good girl. You know this is just we just
Nah. Kids say a lot of things. He be watching YouTube and stuff. He probably got it from YouTube.
Okay.
Do you have proof?
Okay.
Show me the proof.
All right. Well, I don't have proof. I only have what he's saying.
Okay, you ain't got nothing there.
Okay, you see that? That's how the females do it. That's how they get in and get out.
Ain't got nothing.
Man, this was good. What's good, family?
What's up?
That's how they get in and get out.
Okay, so go
My
ahead.
best line?
Go ahead.
Well, what did he say to you?
He said that. What did they say? I don't know.
Well, all it said was they had explicit sexual.
Okay.
He
was like, dang.
It could be PG.
Okay, I'm trying to make it PG. I'm trying to make it PG.
Cap. You can say, you was the best thing I ever had, or something like that.
Oh, this feels so good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said that?
He said that. What is he talking about?
No clue.
He was
But I'm gonna talk to him and find out where he got it from.
He said Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Uh-huh. Becky, back it up.
That's what he said. It up.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, I know what happened. The other day we went to Pep Boys and I was walking by and I had him in my arm and this Becky started backing out. And I was like, Becky, back up. Whoa, Becky, don't back up so fast. So he probably remembered that.
Listen,
and
no. Don't
sound good,
bell.
right? That sound good?
That does not sound good at all. That's crazy. That sounds so fake.
You think so?
It's so fake.
Come on.
Pep Boys.
I didn't even stutter. You noticed that? I didn't even stutter.
You kind of did.
Look, all I said was, he said what? You said Becky. He said Becky. Becky, hold up.
First of all, you said Becky. I said
Becky, back up.
Back it up.
Back it up.
And then
Okay.
And then you said Becky.
And I said Becky.
Don't back up.
You was backing up.
So you switched the words around, man. See, I caught you already.
But okay, I can clear that up. I said, oh man, my bad. I thought you said back it up. I didn't understand what you said. You said back it up. Well, I was telling her back it up to come out the bay. Back it up this way. Just come out because I need to get in the bay right after you. That's what really happened.
Why you didn't let the people that Pep
No,
Boy,
because what happened, I was walking by with him.
See, you ain't even let me finish my statement.
Okay, you can go ahead, baby.
Okay.
You know you look good tonight. You got to throw the little cigar on top. Damn. I haven't seen you since your
It don't
staycation.
matter. It don't matter.
You have a glow.
We're not talking about
My
that
gosh,
tonight.
you are so beautiful.
You
But go ahead with your. Go ahead.
See?
That's how. You see how it works? You see how it works, right?
No,
Butter.
that's not fair.
Like butter, baby.
See how much of a player you are?
I'm just saying, like,
My
yo,
goodness, that's
like
crazy.
butter, baby. Look at it, just all through my fingers.
You know what? So what happened to the Pep Boys?
Oh, so like I was saying, I was going. I was trying to get in the bay. That's the only bay.
So
that
they
I
don't
can get
have
in.
other people there to instruct her.
No,
how
but
to
at
get
the
out.
time, the guy went inside to go get all the stuff put in the computer with the information. So I just said,
So
I said, come on, Becky, back it out, back it up, back it up on me.
Here. On me.
No,
back it up on me. You slip. You slip. He got caught again. He done deal.
No, I threw that in just to throw you off.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
all. I had to just make you smile because I love your smile.
Whatever. Here you go again. The cap. Why every time he get he need a buzzer, not a thing.
Why I get no? If I'm nice with it, I'm nice with it.
That wasn't smooth at all.
That was.
So if his game ain't smooth, I want to hear.
You said the most non response you should have. What did he say? What'd you say in the beginning? What'd you say in the beginning?
Leave me alone.
I see. Okay.
Oh, I get it though.
The most non-responsive thing.
That's crazy.
Yo, he said that some dude was with you, and then you sure he said that?
He said that.
Come on, you got to come up with something better than that.
You know, whatever.
I'm telling you something. A friend of mine, I remember. What up?
Oh no, I was.
A friend of mine before he got divorced, something similar happened. His wife kept taking their kids with her to go check this dude, and they would always go to the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my friend kept saying, yo, every time they go out, and I gotta clean the car, there's always beach, sand in there. There's always some sand in there. I'm like, oh, maybe she go to the beach. I don't know. So then one day, they was driving by a beach. I guess whichever beach she normally go meet this guy. And the kids in the backseat, they go, oh, there's the beach, mommy, go to always meet that, the guy, whatever the guy's name was. He's like, what? So he's like, then he started questioning the kids. They're like, yeah. Like she would name the dude like Uncle Ronnie or something like that, right? So, yeah, that's where we go all the time to meet Uncle Ronnie. Like, Uncle Ronnie? Who's Uncle Ronnie? Like, oh, the guy from the gym. Oh, man. What? So I know for a fact stuff like that does happen. It does happen.
But why take your kids?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why even take the chance with it? You understand what I'm saying?
They being real sloppy.
I think what it is too. They
I think
just don't.
our co-host is
done. You done? You done?
Ready? You ready to go?
Ready to go? What happened? Come on. You come down.
Oh, you want to stay?
You want to stay? Let's sit down.
Oh.
All right, well, come down. Tell everyone goodbye. Tell them bye-bye. All right.
Right here.
Come. I'll let you say it. Come on. Tell everyone out there in TV land. Say, yo. All right. Say bye-bye. All right. Have a good one. Come back whenever you're ready, all right? Go ahead. So now, Tough T, what up?
Trouble T.
I don't have that right now. Go ahead. I'll get it to you in a minute. All right. So at this point now, you got a lot of people who's doing little grimy stuff like that. Why would you take your kids?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Well, maybe because they don't have no babysitter.
That's what I was about to say.
But
at that point now, do your morality kicks in and say, I just gotta chill until when a babysitter is available.
Or maybe they just talk to their kids and be like, hey, when we going to the beach, don't tell such and such daddy this. Or don't tell mommy this.
But do you think that really happens as far as look at T. YQ look like Jess.
Here we go. Already on 100.
So the thing with it is that, all right, if your moral standards don't kick in at a certain point, first of all, here's the thing for me. At a point, if you feel like your spouse is not working it for you, however that is, why don't you just say that?
Yeah.
And then go do what you got to do instead of playing a double part. And then when you have kids involved, then it becomes real messy.
Well, sometimes women or men say to their spouse or their significant other, "Hey, I don't think this working out," but then they flip it and make them stay in the situation.
That is true too.
So that's why they end up being a thought.
But see, at that point, listen, if I have a spouse and the spouse is saying that it's not working, cool.
That's you though. There's a lot of people that's going, "Oh baby, please keep."
No, because listen, every person that I was involved with, I let everyone know from jump. Look, if it's not working, say that. Because one, I don't believe in really chasing anyone. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that you start off with 100, wherever you end is where you end.
That's that light skin stuff.
No, it ain't.
That's that light skin stuff. The light skinned dudes always think that they got everything. They got everybody in the bag. They don't have to do anything.
Nah, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. It's just a mere fact that if you're worth it, I don't have to chase you. If you was meant to be, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. You shouldn't have to chase me. I shouldn't have to baby please you. You know what I'm saying?
I thought they say back in the old days, back
If
in
you
your
let it
days,
go and they come back,
no,
then it's
not
yours.
that. It's like a cat mouse thing.
Oh, you mean to chase and
Yeah.
I mean, some people might like it. I don't really. All right.
So that's not a
The
thing.
the verbal spark of thing. Then yes, I can easily say the cat and mouse will work. I like that. You know what I'm saying? The cat and mouse thing works with that. I'm good with that. But to play the spouse that is playing the victim half of things,
Yeah.
then all right. Playing the victim half of things, I don't agree with dealing with that part. See, listen. You don't see that? Wow. Okay. So at that point, I don't think someone should have to chase you. You understand what I'm saying? If the person is worth it, you two of you guys should be able to talk it out. Have a compromising situation and be able to, if it can't be worked out, then go
What
your
if
way.
what if the girl or the guy say that, I like you, I love you, or whatever the case may be. However, I want to get into like the poly stuff.
Okay. And the person is not into that.
Well, I don't know. Are you into it?
Oh, okay.
Are
Well,
you
it all
open to
depends. It all depends. If you and the person talk, and the two of you find out certain information, if it works for you, then you want to try it, then go ahead and do your thing. If it don't work for you, then you let the person know. The person is still tripping that they want that and you don't want that, then the two of you guys at the crossroad. You understand what I'm saying? You're at a crossroad now.
But then they begging you to stay.
But then you gotta just be true to yourself at the end of the day, because are you gonna join in a poly life if you don't? I mean, you don't eat poly cheese or you know what I'm saying? Like, so what poly you talking about? The bird, polygram, poly cheese. So
Whatever.
this is the thing. What I'm saying is like, do you compromise yourself now just to make somebody else happy? Because you got to deal with looking at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just like everything else with the threesomes and the whatever else is out there. You know what I'm saying? If that's you, then enjoy it. If it's not you, then verbalize that and say, this is not me. Because from my understanding, let me just try and figure the poly life. The poly life, from what I remember, polyamorous is you can love everyone, love anything, just love. You understand? Some people I know that's in that, they live with the people. Some of them one day they're with the husband, the next day they're with the wife. Is that, and it's a household with kids. Now, how does that work out for the kids? Seeing
Well,
a stay over, what do you call her? Nanny? What do you call her? Maid? What do you
uncle,
aunt? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you
but
call
why
that?
we come up with not we? Let me get myself out of that kind of situation.
Staycation?
Why do people say like that's Uncle Roger or that's Auntie Vivian or something like that instead of like Mr. Smith or whatever?
Because
Why
I
do we
guess
say
they do
uncle
that.
and auntie
Meaning when they cheating or just in general?
when they cheating?
Because I think that's just an easier way to just throw it off track with the kids.
I hear that in general though.
Yeah, but
If they break up or if they go find somebody new, it's like, oh, this your uncle, such and such.
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't know about everyone else, but for me, nah, I'm not doing that. Because somebody come in, I'm not letting my son or anyone call anybody uncle if they're not. A good friend of the family, you could say, but nah, not no. Like you said, this is Miss Smith or blah, blah, blah.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
I guess
So-
you got your head on your shoulder. A little bit.
Not a light skin thing.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Cap.
it is.
So hold on, wait, back up on something because I'm kind of lost. I see T wrote something that said, "Open on my end, not her end."
Wait, what he said?
Open on my end, not her end.
Wow.
Is that Becky backing up or what we talking about, T?
T, you need to have a sit down.
Oh, but
That's
yes.
call that a gestation.
No, stop. That's a T-cation. That ain't no gestation. Stop with the foolery. T out here, you being a savage and you want it open on your end and not her end. You crazy, man.
So chill, what else? So chill said, when you're doing dirt like that, what he said? There's no morality left in the tank. Yeah, that's facts. You know. You would not know who we talking about. Yeah, so chill. You know what time it is.
No.
There's a couple of people that, yeah, we know there ain't no morality in the tank left. They're empty.
But they still stay.
That's the questionable part of it. Do they stay because of the kids? Do they stay because of the financials? Do they stay because of home? As far as they don't have nowhere else to live. And I mean, if that was you now, what would you do?
Well, you be putting me on the spot.
That's right.
But I guess taking it back to one of the episodes
Mhm.
that we had with Black, I'm gonna get it right,
Republic.
Black Republican. But he was like he had to stay to stack it up.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so
I remember
it depends on how I am in the situation
And what the circumstances
right,
is.
what the
maybe.
circumstances is, and then I go from there.
All right, now I know Aaliyah. Aaliyah's like what do you call Aaliyah? She's a dope carer, I guess. Because Aaliyah's saying with her, she don't care if he cheat. Hey.
No, I think like period for
She
all
said,
men,
she said he cheats and you leave. The next one probably gonna do it too. So why bother to start with another one when you already know what this one's all about?
When did that happen?
You don't remember that?
Man, which episode is that? I gotta go
You don't
look back.
remember that? None of y'all remember? Y'all bugging. Hold up. Hey, I know, so chill. I know you remember that. And I know Madness and T remember that. I know that.
I thought
Because
it
we
was
were
about-
all saying the same thing, like, yo, you bugging. I don't know about that
I
one.
thought it was about the like if he has status.
Nah.
No.
There was a particular one where we talked about if someone cheated, what would you do? Some were like, they'll leave. Some said it wouldn't make a difference to them because all men cheat. So you leave one, go to the other. It's probably going to happen again. So if I already know that this guy's, I already know what he's about.
Just wrap it up.
That's it. But I can't process that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I remember specifically me and Q was joking about it where we were saying, so All right, you remember T, you remember if you chime in if you remember that episode. So because you're constantly thinking about it. Remember, we were joking around saying, yo, you be sitting in the bed, you be like, and she's like, hey, don't touch me, man. I know you be talking to that dude. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, see? There you go. So she'll know. But that's what I was saying. I don't know if you can you process it in your head, knowing that the person cheat, and you stayed, and the person is still acting in certain ways.
If it's just, I'm gonna sound real gold diggerish right now.
It's about the black card.
If it's just a random dude that I fall in love with and he start cheating, yeah, I'm gonna have an issue with it.
Okay.
But like I said in my previous,
right,
in the previous episode,
before the staycations,
right? Just be quiet. If he
A call from T.
oh my god.
T, what up? Hold up. Nepotism. T.
What up, man? What up,
yeah?
Jeff?
At the barbershop. What's good?
Hey, everybody.
You know, Jess, she got the vibes when T's get ready to call in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready with my armor. Let's go.
Now, she had a question for you because she read something you typed in.
95% of men cheat?
No.
What?
Well, you read what T wrote and you said, T, you got it. We go have to talk.
You say a lot of stuff. And then put this statement in the chat. Open on my end and not her end. Elaborate, please.
Yeah.
So that
it's open. It's open. If it came to it, where I had a relationship like that, it would be open on my end and not her.
Oh, I see what he's saying. We thought you was talking about the poly.
Because y'all was talking about poly.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh, that's what he talking.
Yeah,
but what he's saying it's open on his end, but not her.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
Yeah, because poly is basically saying both people got open relationships.
Right. But now check this now.
And it wouldn't go down like that if I was in something.
But check this now. There was somebody.
That ain't fair.
There was someone I know that is in the poly life, right? And she lives with the couple, right? So she lives with the couple.
So she's the unicorn.
Yeah, I guess. And the couple has a daughter. They post pictures where she's hanging out with the husband in one place and then hanging out with the wife in another place. And I'm looking at the photo. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is weird.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So T, in an instance like that now, you're saying that would be cool because it's a female.
No.
Yeah, it's two females. It's two females. Yeah, that'd be great. That's a great relationship.
But can your wife or whatever mess with that other female? Or it's just you?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
You said what?
Girl on girl. Guys don't.
Which one?
Guys don't care about girl on girl.
Okay.
But you're not watching. It's just them. You not a part of it.
T got a problem.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Oh, no. Okay, I got to be a part of that. I got to be part of that.
So you want a polygamy relationship. That's what you want.
If y'all remember that Jack Nicholls movie, was it The Shining? I think it was when he kept. What is it called? When he broke the door and he's like, you know, that's T right there. You're not gonna do it without me.
That's crazy.
Here's T.
You know what I'm saying? Here's Jack.
So how you want all the girls, but then just call it just sex? It's not cheating. It's just sex.
Yeah, it's not cheating. It's just if a guy works himself up to a certain status and he works so hard to get to that level, why would he be facing the one chick?
Boy, bye.
It's happening right now, though. But yes, we're seeing it right now unfolding in front of our eyes. You got Nick Cannon. I say it all the time. The Nick Cannons, the Futures, the Drakes. You got NBA YoungBoy with 10 kids. He just had a 10th child. Nick Cannon just had a 10th child. The different women. Women are willing to share these guys.
Another rapper out there.
I will say this. I think there was one, right? They got 14.
14.
Right.
14
and
kids.
I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. T, I'm going to tell you something.
Want more.
It's crazy, but I was looking at the video and I'm like, yo, this dude's cool, and not even the fact of the numbers, but all the females that's in one room and they all smiling and they all cooling with each other.
Smiling because the camera on.
Well, it could be, but like I said, to see 14 females in one room and they all know, I think, what do you have? One with each of them, I think, right?
14 kids and 14.
And they all smiling. He telling every one of them, I'm going for more. So, I don't know. Could be, you might be on to something, T.
No, he ain't on nothing.
Well, that's one, but we seeing it unfold in front of our eyes, though. We seeing it all the time, dude. We seeing it now.
But the key
women are willing to share guys that work to a certain status.
Key term is certain status.
So now, T, let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate.
Do you have that status right now? Because you talk a whole lot of mess.
T, she talking to you.
Oh, me? No. See, my relationship, I never said that from the beginning. So I can't go ahead in the middle of the relationship and be like, oh, I need to have multiple women. You get what I'm saying? But if you're a guy who worked to that status, like let's say LeBron James is single and he meet a chick and he tell her, hey, you're going to have to share me. Is that she going to be willing to take it or not? I'm just telling the truth. I'm not saying that I'm going around having 10 chicks. So I'm just telling the truth that we see right now. We seeing it and it's happening. You just ignoring it. That's all it is.
Sorry, let me play devil's advocate real quick. So let's say society was totally different and females was top tier and men were bottom tier. I'm not saying that females are bottom tier. I'm just saying before y'all go buck wild.
Yeah.
I'm just giving the analogy real quick. What I'm trying to say is
that's what you're saying, though. Low key.
No. I love my females.
It's okay.
I love Becky's too. Back it up. You know what I'm saying? The thing with it, what I'm saying is, if it was vice versa in society and things weren't the way they are now, would it be okay if the females said they wanted the same thing like what you're saying? Meaning that she wanted as many guys or whatever, and
different husbands, many husbands.
Right. Would it be acceptable because society made it acceptable for the female at that point? Would you have a different outlook or point of view different than what you have now?
No, because he T.
Well, I don't think. Well, what you think of it? If that ever happened, I don't think it'll ever work. The world will come to a goddamn end.
Oh my gosh!
So I know there's women. No, I know there's women out there now that's doing it, but they doing it with suckers. You know, with losers. Losers are committing to a woman having multiple husbands. Losers are committing to that. Ain't no real guy, a real man, to commit to a woman that have multiple husbands. No, won't happen. I'm telling you, it's going against our biological brain. We are not put on this earth as a man to freaking have our wife have sex with multiple men. Like just going against our biological brain.
Okay. And just
he didn't answer the question. They said
I thought I did.
No, they said if it's acceptable.
If it was acceptable.
If it was acceptable.
Would you
be all right
all right with it?
Hell no.
See? I told you he's T.
I would never ever help my lady have doing that. Dude. Never. I don't care if society said it was right. I still won't think it's right.
So you have your own point of.
So if she was the queen,
which they did have, you know, some back they did have that, where some that good, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, like I said, I just think on a respect level, for everyone that wants a poly life, let's just say, or the respect level, you got to understand that not everyone has that sex drive or that mentality or was brought up in that free living situation. For instance, Willow Smith, she having discussions with her mother about having a poly life is like, I understand to have an open relationship with your kids, to be able to have them to come to talk to you freely about certain things. But like I'm saying, for me, it's just a little, for her to find that partner and that partner to be understanding, that person would have to be in that same environment. You understand? Like she can't meet somebody from Kentucky or wherever, and that person, that's a unicorn. You think so?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's more. I think we didn't label it back in the days, and now it's a label. Like, you know how there was just people who like, I love you, like genuinely, but they also love that other person. You know, I think
that was called Woodstock. Word. You see what that led to?
Whatever.
Okay.
No, I believe, like, you know, I think we just now have a label to whatever it is, and people are taking it like, nah, this is not good or whatever. But back in the days when men couldn't commit, or when they were interested in two different females or whatever, that's what it is.
But again, what I'm coming to, and glad you made the point, Woodstock, it's a free will environment.
I never heard of Woodstock. That's a New York thing?
Nah, what you talking about?
Or that's a back in the day?
Stop playing with me.
That's a
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, okay?
1969.
You heard of Woodstock. Stop playing with me. Them songs that you heard in your house when you was walking around and your mom was cleaning.
I promise you.
Yo.
My mama was an island woman. She
yes, every islander. Listen, if you heard of the Beatles, you heard of any rock, what's his name? Jimi Hendrix. We can go on. Rolling Stones. Hey, we can go on for days.
You showing your age right now.
I'm just saying. I was a kid in the house while my parents was cleaning. Island parent cleaning just like yours. You know what I'm saying? But Woodstock was a time in the late 60s, 70s where it was free will, free love is what they called it, where everyone was able to love each other. You understand what I'm saying?
So you're talking about the hippies?
Yeah, hippies, basically. So that's what I'm saying. But it was in an environment where everyone was in a cluster. You understand what I'm saying? It's not something where I say poly and you don't understand what it is, but I need you to understand because this is what I want to do type of system. It's something where it was an error, basically. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think it was an error.
Trust.
I think it was
John. That era.
That you see the word he said?
The era you that started after the 1960s. 1970s and 60s when they started doing all that stuff you're talking about.
Right.
But after that time, if you notice, relationships start to decline.
Right.
Divorce rates started to skyrocket.
That's why I was explaining.
Marriage rates started to go low in that era.
Right.
Yeah. And we see it now. That more, it's going to be more single women than ever before. In the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to go up.
It's going to be more single women.
Marriage rate.
They're degrading now
marriage rate.
Men and women keep attacking each other instead of loving each other.
That's facts.
No, women. No,
they are. That's the reason why. Because we keep.
This is the reason why. I'm gonna tell you why. Feminism killed it.
I love you, dude.
I love you too.
No, I'm
feminism killed it.
I'm so serious.
Yes, feminism killed it.
Oh my gosh. Y'all say a lot of things kills. Y'all say slavery killed it. Y'all say
slavery.
No. Slavery. No, slavery killed what? Relationships? No, hell no.
Poly in the black neighborhood, slavery killed it. Now it's poly killed it. This, that killed. Listen, the reason why marriages and relationships are not working out is because we keep attacking each other.
And television.
And the extraness. TV,
guarantee
social
media, all that stuff.
That's okay, well,
why we're not pouring love into each other.
All right, T.
That's your belief.
I don't mean to cut you.
I can't.
I don't mean to cut you. I gotta jump into this just because of what she said just now.
Yeah, go ahead.
And because we spoke on television, Now I watch TV maybe an hour a day, right? So I saw Love and Hip Hop, right?
Yeah.
And I tried to, I hate to say that one, but Mona Scott, whatever. Oh, Mona Young, my bad. You know what I mean? But I was watching it and I'm really like dumbfounded with this thing because I'm saying to myself, I was watching it, but a subconscious watch, right? Because it's like I don't really like watching it, and I just watched it to just eat, really.
Mm-hmm.
But while I'm watching it, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, I can really understand why a lot of the brainwash is getting floated. All right, when you take a look at it, when you get a chance, if the females, right? And I'm not just picking on the females. The male too is on some madness. I'm gonna get to them in a minute. But the females now, every one of them is successful. Every one of them got diamond rocks that you can drive a Hummer over. You know what I'm saying? And you look at it, you like, every one of them got a successful restaurant, and every one of them is dating a celebrity or something.
One of them got a shop on 441.
Yeah, well, but point being,
441 ain't.
Point being, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you look at everyone, understand why some females now are driven to want that life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you just get up and we'll just go to the restaurant. We'll meet up tomorrow and we'll eat. Oh, you want some mimosas, some champagne? Give me a shrimps. I want some lobster. This is stuff that they're ordering. And everyone's enjoying life. No one has any real. And then you're wondering, all right, what do you do? Oh, I have a restaurant. Like, what'd you do? Because without Love and Hip Hop to give you a check outside of that, what would you be doing? You understand? So people have this false narrative on these people in a thing called reality that is not reality.
Right.
It's script driven. Yeah. You understand? Anyone that has common sense, you don't even have to be in cinematography or anything of that nature. Trust and believe. I don't care if you walk around with a camera. It is hard for you to catch people off guard and just at the drop of the dime, stuff is happening on video. You know how much footage you have to get to finally get that? And you think it's not scripted? You tripping. Yeah. You tripping. Now for the men, these dudes are so soft nowadays. It's unreal.
Oh my gosh.
These dudes are soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't make, especially him. You understand? I don't even want to mention his name. Straight. Safari. Okay. That dude is like, I'm not even gonna get to that.
You talking about the Bonnet Boys. Oh, okay.
That's a whole nother. Listen. I could only touch that for a short second. And what I can say about that part of it is, I remember back in the days, dudes used to wear Jerry curls. So you had to have the shower cap or the see-through bag to like moisten it. You probably don't know.
I know. Wow.
So how you know that?
So
you don't know about hippies.
You calling me bald-headed? That's what you
I didn't say that.
That's what you're saying?
I said you might not know what Jerry curls is. But at the end of the day, dudes that kind of wore it outside as if you was running to the store. It wasn't something where you wearing it all over the place. Now, in today's society with the younger heads, to them, it may not matter because whoever they idolize or whatever social media is telling them is the it thing, that's what it is for now.
But you know what's crazy? Monique came out and she started talking junk to women like, you guys need to start dressing accordingly or whatever and stop wearing these bonnet and this, that, and the third and pajamas
Somebody caught out there.
No, I don't know. She was telling the females out here, stop wearing the bonnets and pajamas to the airport.
Store.
Yeah, stop wearing it in public.
I would definitely say that.
Hey,
so why
if I was y'all, if I was y'all, hey, you better watch out on this subject, man. You're gonna have a lot of hate speeches coming at you. I'm telling you right now.
But
you better be careful on this subject.
I challenge anyone to have a debate on something. It ain't nothing where anybody's going buck wild on nothing. respectfully, if you want to wear the bonnet
Well,
outside, go do you. But
hey,
that's you. If it don't
John,
bother you,
last week on your show, I challenged all the Bonnet Boys to come on the show and challenge me, and none of them showed up. So they kind of scared. So they
but
not
that's
gonna
why I
show
said
up.
I'm cool to have discussions like
tread
that.
lightly.
I'm cool to have discussions like that because at the end of the day, it's your thing. If you feel comfortable walking out with it, do you? Like some dudes, LA, it was known when dudes was wearing rollers. You know what I'm saying? So how do you balance it? How do you justify it or whatever? If you feel like wearing rollers out, do you? That's not me. So I can't really come down and be like blah blah. Because like I said, dudes used to wear the Jerry curl caps, but not in the same form of just going to dinner with it on and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that part, if it don't bother you, do your thing. But that's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? I stay low. So now, all right, before we depart, I got something since we're talking. A lot of us are Caribbean in here, and I know T by default. You know what I'm saying? So now I didn't want to touch this because I know Black Republican really we wanted to jump in on this, but this is just on the ending of snippet. And so chill, I know you're gonna jump at this. It's just a snippet. So we're not gonna go deep into it before I close out. But recently Busta Rhymes, I won't even say he made a statement. Someone asked him a question. I believe he was at a Spanish event. I shouldn't say Spanish. What's a politically correct?
Hispanic, Latino.
A Latino event. Okay. And he made a statement when they asked him his contribution. What do you think the contribution from reggae music is as far as Latin music and American music, hip hop? How did it contribute with everything? So part of it, he said, Spanish and blacks have been together basically in this hip hop situation from day one. But then somewhere along the line, he said, America has no culture. Somewhere along the line now that sparked everything. Black America is feeling that he's saying Black America doesn't have culture. Now, I listened to it a couple of times, and I don't think he meant Black America because he said America and Americans. But then I'm saying I'm trying to do the devil's advocate portion of it and say, okay, I can understand where someone would get upset because the same way if someone came to our country and did certain things and they said something, we would say, well, if you don't like it, go back the way you're from. You understand? Yeah. So I understand that portion of it. But what people have to understand, a lot of people started going in and saying, yo, Caribbean people ain't do nothing for hip hop. They ain't create nothing. They ain't do nothing. It's been here. Okay. Like I said, this is a snippet, so I don't want to go deep. I'm a music lover. But what people have to understand is, and I don't think we should even be separating ourselves to begin with. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fat Joe made a statement that said Puerto Ricans, like Spanish people, been at this hip hop thing from jump. And that's true. They forget the elements of hip hop. Dancing has always been the forefront. You got the MCing, the dancing, the DJ. You understand? So the dancers from Crazy Legs, Rocksteady, all them dudes is stamped in history. You can go back on any old footage or anything, you're going to see it. So yeah, blacks and Spanish has always been, because people fail to realize at the end of the day, we all are still one. No one wasn't technically
on the island of Puerto Rico. You were brought there. No one was on the island of Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, wherever. Haiti, Dominican Republic. You were brought there. You understand? So at the end of the day, we're all one. So where the separation situation coming in now with the music and all this other stuff, I don't know.
Jealousy.
But at the end of the day, people have to understand, one, we all gave little tidbits that contributed to everything that you're seeing now. Now, we can't really say what the birth is, but unfortunately, whatever was stamped in time, it is what it is. Is it anything to say that someone was doing this before Kool Herc? Could be. But we don't know.
Right.
He never came out the closet. You understand? Right. Never brought the record crates out, never hooked up to the light post, never had no jams outside. So I don't know. Maybe. But at the end of the day, if Kool Herc was the man that did it, and others that was in it from the beginning, the Grandmaster Flash, Furious Fives, all of them, the Red Alerts, the KRS Ones, everyone like that said, yeah, I was there. I'm in the Bronx. Okay. Well, then it is what it is. Descendant of Caribbean families, Jamaica. You got so many people that's in hip hop right now that a lot of people probably did not realize has Caribbean background. Right. There's so many people. So the contribution to things. Someone made a statement that said Busta was ashamed of where he's from because he didn't speak like Jamaicans at the time.
So Busta Rhymes is Jamaican.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So I can just go through a couple of them real quick just to give you some small numbers. Pepper from Salt and Pepper. Okay, Jamaican. Of course, Nicki Minaj, Trinidad. Foxy Brown, Trinidad. You got The Weeknd, right? Tory Lanez, Bahamas, I believe. I think Bahamas. I think so. Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, KRS One, Latifah. Like, there's so many. Special Ed.
That's his name.
Who?
Special Ed.
Yeah, you young.
I told you stop showing your age.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, even all right, Future, Haiti.
Yeah.
You know, like Wyclef and them, and someone made a statement. It's not the fact that anyone was ashamed. It's not the fact of that. You got to understand something, that when you come from the Caribbean, we actually did an episode called Being Caribbean in Black America, where the discussion is coming here from a different island and having to deal with America. Because back then, you had to deal with obstacles, coconut, all different type of negative things that they throwing at you. You have a different language. So now, just you conversing with someone was difficult. They don't understand you. They're making fun. So now, since you're here, when in Rome, you're going to start to convert. That's like anyone right now. If you send a young kid or a certain guy to Jamaica or Haiti, they're going to try and figure out the language. Or you want to eat? You want to order food? You want to do something?
You got to figure out.
You got to figure out how it works there. Yeah. So it's the same thing when we came here. You slowly start to lose it because you need to pick up on this to maneuver. You never really lost who you are, because whenever you go visit, you back at home. You forever going to be at home in here. But at the end of the day, I think what they need to understand is the mere fact that the contribution that was made in hip hop is a small piece of every one of us. Americans, Caribbeans, and anything else that came in between. Because now you have the Afro beats and stuff like that. That's still a part, but it all still formed from the motherland at the end of the day. The drum patterns and everything, the dancing and everything. Because even for Spanish, the dance and everything is still a form of African dancing. So at the end of the day, I don't think we should be at each other's throats on who's culturally better, who contributed more. if this was here before that, because one guy made a point. He said Bob Marley was trying to mimic the Temptations, and he had it right. The earlier days of Bob, Peter, and Bunny, yes, because back then ska was forming. They were mimicking soul singers from here to try and get themselves out there in the forefront. Once reggae music got its own lane, everything twisted, everything changed. But again, you can't deny the fact that contributions were made, because there's a lot of people even that contributed to soul, R&B and stuff like that had Caribbean background that you did not even know. Malcolm X, Caribbean. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing what I'm saying. I don't think it's something where anyone need to like guy heard people talking about, oh, we should boycott Buster. Stop listening to him and he's stupid and he's uneducated. Again, go back and listen to it. And I think what the man was saying is America has no culture. Meaning that it's like cooking. Once you come with your seasoning, I come with my seasoning and everything else, and the food is good.
There's no way
at the end of the day. The food is good at the end of the day. So with soul food, Caribbean food, and everything else in between, that's why we get the long lines outside. When you go to them fancy restaurants, you get the small stuff. You understand? Say what? Exactly. But that's why that's the point I'm making. You go to the fancy restaurant, you get the little fancy things, and it don't taste right. But then now you come down to the soul food spot, Jamaican restaurant, the Haitian restaurant, Creole restaurant. So we all add our little flavors to things. So I think, right. So I think when Buster made that statement, I don't think he was saying Black America, to be honest with you. That's the point. You feel me? Exactly. Right. That's the point. That's exactly the point I was just making. Right. Exactly. That's why I said I don't think at this point it should be, oh, this one contributed, that one didn't contribute, anything like that. We all contributed to this genre. You understand? Right. And that's the thing. Man.
Oh.
And that's the thing where I think, and I would love to have Buster on here, tell you the truth. Because at the end of the day, I don't think he honestly meant Black America, because I'm telling you,
but did
I remember him
Black
from Leaders of the New. I met Buster years ago.
So why they tripping?
Say what?
I said he did not say Black America.
No.
So why they?
Well, he said America don't have any culture, and that's the thing with it. And I think honestly, it could be that some people just want to stir some things up. You know how it go. Right. So at the end of the day, like I said, I don't think it's anything where this one and that one, because back in the days, even with the Fugees, a lot of people thought Fugees was from Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying? And at a certain point when it was acceptable, because majority of Haitians back in the days, in the late 80s, early 90s, it was not acceptable.
No. they ain't like us for nothing.
But once the Fugees came, and
Not even.
no,
They just now started accepting us.
no, but I'm just saying, once the Fugees kind of opened the door in the entertainment part of it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. So that's why. Right. So that's what I'm saying. There's a couple of individuals that I was watching that was ignorant in their comments, saying that these people are shameful of where they came from because they didn't speak the Haitian dialect, the Creole dialect, or they didn't speak like Jamaicans and this and that. Because they called out Heavy D, Biggie Smalls, and Buster for not letting people know they from. I said, you crazy. Anybody on this planet knew that all three of those people from Jamaica. From jump. Right. And see, that's the point that I just wanted to make. So for everyone out there, relax. It's not that serious.
How do they think he talks so fast? That's that patois.
Say again. Well, I welcome them. Join me on live at the barbershop anytime you ready. Cause we got receipts, facts. Okay. Well, good looking on that, man. She rapping over there. I got a Lauryn Hill next to me. And she ain't got no beats either.
Bring it.
I got Lauryn Hill, like 50 Cent. She over here rapping with no beats.
Oh, drop a beat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
The beat is right here. It's right there.
It's all love, though. But good looking for checking in, though, yo. All right, yo. One love, family. All right, yo. So, conclusion to this. Don't take your kids with you when you going to sleep.
We back to this.
I'm just saying. I'm concluding this one now. I said, don't take your kids with you when you're ready to creep. And listen to reggae music and hip hop all day. You know what I'm saying? So for you now, anything to close?
Oh, I just want to let everybody know that September is Sickle Cell Awareness Month.
Okay.
Is T still on the line?
Yeah. T, you still there? My bad, player.
He left.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm just
T's a
listening.
trooper. I know T. My bad, T.
T had us on mute.
You know how I am when it comes to that.
Yo.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what my man Soulja got to say real quick. Immigrants are taught to assimilate to the country they're entering. That's facts.
I don't know.
That's facts. So T, anything popping on Tough Talk before we end? T,
right now,
T, you pause.
I'm trying to line up.
T, you paused too long.
Yeah, I'm trying to line up some.
Oh, my bad.
No, I was looking at something.
Okay,
I was looking at something.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you what T's doing. T's trying to talk to us, right? And he's like, yo, where the two of them going? Where they going without me? Hold on, where they going without me?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Focus, T, focus.
Don't focus. Change your life. How about that? And take out the garbage.
Change my life?
Take the garbage out too, she said.
Take the garbage out. No. That's a winning. That's a winning job now.
We're not on that tonight. Good. What was you talking about?
Yeah, we're not on that. We're not on that. But no, man, I'm just doing this, same thing. Just making just pissing people off because they can't handle the truth. And
she right next to me.
I'm just trying to line up. No, just my girl.
No, that's my homeboy right there.
No, just my girl.
It's family.
I'm just trying to line up some interviews or something to come up.
Okay.
Sooner or later.
All right. So for everyone out there, you can always check out Tough Talk Miami at all platforms. In closing.
Oh, I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to let everybody know that
Sickle Cell Awareness, you said?
Yeah, September is Sickle Cell Awareness.
Okay. So you're going to put together a show?
did you start playing Love's music?
Hold my hand again. Hold my hand again. Jess is gonna put together a sickle cell awareness show before she goes back on vacation.
Oh nah, baby, no. When I come back.
You see what I'm saying? It'll be October then.
No, I'm only going a weekend.
Still too long.
Okay. You know what? I'm sick of you guys giving up.
Hey, you know, AT, I'll be honest with you. Yo, I need to have her put together a show, like a travel show or something, because I'm trying to figure it.
Oh, you know what I just did? I just created my
That's
travel,
that plug.
My travel YouTube
That's
channel.
the plug.
Look at you.
See what I'm saying?
Being the
See what I'm saying?
plug,
That's what I'm saying. Work with me. Work with me. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're doing here.
You was taking too long to bring it out.
My bad.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
I was more focused on the sickle cell thing.
I
But
hear
yeah,
you.
I just started my own YouTube channel.
Okay.
So it's based on traveling.
Okay.
And it is Just Wonderlist. So JESS Wonderlist. WANDERLUST.
Regular spelling. No.
Regular spelling,
Okay.
nothing crazy. Just together with Wonderlist.
Wonderless. Just Wonderless.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yeah.
Check it out on YouTube, please. Support family.
Support,
I need to talk to you behind the scene on how to get the cheaper rates. You heard?
Okay.
Are you paying full price or you
No,
getting okay?
no, I'm just saying.
That's what I need to talk to you about.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. So listen, man. Once again, I want to thank everyone out there for joining us, man. Hey, yo, for the rest of the squad, wherever you are, yo, next week is all y'all. We ain't doing it. Jess and I are going on vacation. Okay.
Exactly.
So
What he said? Go ahead, Sister Jess.
who wrote?
Who wrote that?
So chill.
Oh,
So chill all day. Yes.
go ahead.
Madness was good. All right. Love and
All right.
respect, family, all day.
Holla.
All right. So we closing out there, IT. What it is. What it do. All right.
I'm reading.
You doing it. Since you've been on vacation, it's time for me to chill.
Oh, sit back and relax. Let me borrow your glasses.
Oh, I don't have it. You fresh out of luck. We both blind tonight.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in for tonight. Check us out on all the platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Amazon Music, Audible, Podcast, Pocket Casts,
Radio Public.
Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio.
All day, every day. Yes, sir. Listen, get your behind up off that couch and go out in the world and be somebody. T. Holla. Next week, baby.
All right.
Good looking.
All right.
Support all day. Tough Talk Miami, baby.
Go out in the world and be somebody.